What is up, guys? So this is going to be a review video for a lens I bought like a little while ago, not too long ago, but it's still pretty new. It is the Sigma 17 to 50 millimeter f2.8 EX DC OS. That was a lot of blah 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 blah. What does it mean? I will tell you. So the focal length of this lens is 17 to 50 millimeters. F2.8, that means the aperture at minimum can be wide open at 2.8 throughout the entire focal length, which means at 17 millimeters it's 2.8, and at 50 millimeters it can be 2.8. EX is, I forgot what EX stood for, but it doesn't really matter, it's just in the name. DC is their type, like Canon lenses like EF or L, it's something like that. That's what the DC stands for. It's just their line of lenses for this particular type. And OS is optical stabilizer, aka image stabilization. So as you can see, this is already out of the box. So yeah, here's a little, I have the unboxing actually, like a little montage of it, so I'll put that in there right now. Okay, so you guys just watched the unboxing. Maybe you didn't, maybe you skipped ahead, I don't know. But now we're gonna talk about, well, the packaging itself, what it comes with. So you get this box, okay? You get the box, and in the box, you get the lens itself, the big fat lens. You get the Sigma lens hood with it. And inside of the box, you have a very nice little travel case with a belt loop on the back, which is kind of cool. If you have carrying a lot of gear, you don't have room in your bag, just slip this on your belt, put the lens in there, walk around with it. So there's that. Also, you have warranty papers in here. So that is what's in the Sigma box itself. Very simple packaging, however elegant. I appreciate companies that can do that. So let's get to it. So this is like your upgrade from a kit lens, and I have my old kit lens right here. It is broken. However, it's very similar. The focal ranges are similar. This kit lens is the Canon kit lens, and it's 18 to 55 millimeters, 17 to 50. They both have autofocus and manual focus functions, and they are both image stabilized, which is really helpful if you're filming handheld or taking pictures at a very long focal length. With that being said, this is an upgrade from your kit lens. This is a really great all-around filmmaking lens, very nice focal range. The focus ring, flows very nice, although it is very short. But I don't really have a problem with that. Some people might, but it doesn't really bother me. The zoom ring it's smooth, but it's not as agile as the manual focus ring, but it's not sticky, it just moves slower. You also have a locking mechanism on the side here. It only locks when you're at 17 millimeters and you can't move the zoom. Then you have your autofocus, manual focus switch. And then you're on and off for the optical stabilization. I always leave mine on because I usually shoot handheld. I don't have a gimbal or a Steadicam. So, yep, there's that. On the back, there is a metal mount, which is very good. That right there just shows you the quality of this lens. The minimum focusing length is 0.93 feet or 0.28 meters. Like as close you can get to a subject is about a foot away. And see, the reason I bought this lens was because of the fact the aperture was fixed at 2.8 because you can get a very shallow depth of field. And not only that, it had a good focal length. I watched videos of the quality, and I originally was gonna get the Canon 18 to 55 or 18 to 50 millimeter 2.8, but that runs about $800 now, and this was like $280 when I bought it. So that was a huge factor. I also didn't know that this was image stabilized. I didn't see the OS part, so I thought this wasn't image stabilized. But then when I found out it was image stabilized, I was like, dude, it's like more than half the price and it has all the same features. The image quality, it's not as sharp as the Canon lens, but I mean, for being $600 less pretty much, I'm okay with a little bit less sharpness in the image. So the autofocus, it's really fast actually. It's good. It is kind of, it's not as noisy as it could be, which is a good thing, but it's not as quiet as it could be either. Like if you have an onboard, if you're using an onboard microphone or you're using a shotgun mic, you can kind of hear it go like. You put the Sigma 17-50 on my Canon T6. Probably heard it in like my vlog the other day, the example there. Probably heard it there. But it's not bad. Like it's not as bad as it could be. I think we've been over all the specs, so now let's just test it out. I want to show you guys the shallow depth of field, which is really nice. The raw image quality, well, not the raw, but the image quality is very nice on this. If you look at a couple of my like really recent videos, I shot some B-roll with this lens, and my camera already does fantastic. Like the SL2 is great image quality, but this just boosted it even more. And honestly, I love this lens. I'm very glad I got to upgrade, and I wouldn't choose Canon. But alright guys, let's test this out, show you the shallow depth of field. This is also a very good camera for vlogging. It's wide angle and it has a very nice shallow depth of field, so they look professional. But yeah, let's look at the quality and the functions of everything. Let's do this.
What's up guys? So I'm just vlogging with the Sigma 17-50 lens to give you a good idea of what it looks like when you're vlogging. It's a pretty nice lens for vlogging. It gets a little heavy, which kind of sucks. But as you can tell, the background's nice and blurry, and my ugly mug is in focus, so. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that crazy stuff. Share the video if you would much like to. I would greatly appreciate that. I hope you found this information useful, and have a great day, evening, whatever you're doing. Be great at it, and I will see you in the next video.